All right, so when you're in the cab of the Solterra and you want this thing to park itself, you'll see this fancy little button down here that looks like a parking icon. See that? That's what you're going to go ahead and press while you're cruising through the parking lot. So let's go ahead and put this puppy in drive. Don't worry, I am in a parking lot, completely empty. So let's pretend we're at Target. We're looking for a spot. We're just going to put them over here to our right. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and push this button. I'm going to come to a stop. And then look, it's going to see these different parking spots here. So you can like choose which one you want, whether you want it to pull in forward or you want it to back in. You got a couple different options. I want it to back in, so I'm going to go ahead and click start. So release the brake, take your hands off the wheel, and let it do its thing. Perfect every time. Now let me show you another really cool feature. Now let's pretend you're at your house or you're on the street in a big city and the lines in the parking lot aren't very straight and it can't identify a parking spot. You can do a custom parking spot, and I'll show you how. So I want the car to park itself up here in front of my dealership on display, but it's not going to recognize that there's a parking spot there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to essentially do the same process. We're going to engage the self-parking feature, and I'm going to come drive up to where that pad is over here. Now that I'm sitting in front of the pad here, we're just going to do what we did before, and we're going to hit this parking icon to go ahead and get it started. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hit this custom parking button up here. Now, once we hit this parking icon, it's going to ask us how are we doing it, right? We're going to be doing it like this, perpendicular parking. And we're going to come over here on our right-hand side and click OK. And now do you see, this is the parking spot that I was trying to get me to park in. I don't want it there. So now I'm going to set up where I custom want this parking, because I don't want it to like pull in here. I want it to pull in kind of at an angle up here. So you can use these adjustments here, kind of bring it over. I want to change the tilt. All right. I want it to go back a little bit. Perfect. And we're just going to click OK. See? So that's where it's going to park. Let's go ahead and click start. And it's going to park me in that custom spot that I just selected for it. And it also gives you notifications, like if people are walking around, it'll let you know, it'll light it up, it'll even stop the car. You can't hear it probably, but you do hear an audible sound of it going in reverse. But this is just another way to set up to 3 custom parking spots on the Solterra. That way, you know, as you continue to find tricky situations or in parking and it doesn't recognize a spot, at least you can do some custom stuff here. And then there we go. Pretty cool. It's parked me exactly where I wanted it to be.